GMTK Game Jam. It's a high-stakes, adrenaline-fueled event where we whip up a game from scratch in an insanely short time, complete with a unique theme that pushes our creativity to its limit. And this year was no exception for me, and I decided to take on this challenge as well. So whether you are a hopeful developer or just love witnessing a creative chaos, you won't want to miss this journey. Oh, and did I mention I streamed the entire process of the development? That's right, 31 hours of trials, triumph, and maybe a bit of chaos. Actually, most definitely a chaos. So get ready as we dive into the unexpected challenges and creative breakthroughs from my Game Jam experience. So let's jump in.
GMTK Game Jam 2024 begins right now. Your goal over the next 4 days is to make a game that fits the following theme: built to scale. That's right. I want to see games that make size, scale, and dimensions a key part of the gameplay.
Scale as topic.
I want to see games about teeny tiny microscopic things. Have fun, and I'll see you when the results are in.
All right. So here it is. A scale, right? Did I catch that right? The first thing we wanted to do was focus on our goal. So I decided to take a look at the scoring system. So we got to make sure we look at the kind of judgment criteria. I remember there was 3 things. Oh, here it is. Enjoyment, creativity, and presentation. So we want to hit all this. So we're not like all inning in just one of them. I did this last time. I'm trying my best to avoid obvious stuff, really large stuff, cosmic stuff, trying to avoid really microscopic stuff, that kind of like the perspective scale type of game. Tumbleweed says, excited to see what you come up with. I'm excited to see what I come up with. I have no idea. You know, it was clear that everyone in the chat, and including me, was super excited about this topic because as soon as the topic dropped, the suggestions started to come in and they were all eager to share. That's a pretty good idea. What if the game is about scaling your influence? Oh, that could be a cool idea too. I think it can really apply to a lot of things. It could be physical scale of things, or it could be conceptual scale of things. If I utilize any of these things that you guys are saying, am I like stealing? Do I have to like avoid everything you say? Saggy now says a game where you kill people in the gym by adding extra weight on not paying attention while spotting. Hello? Do we need to talk about this, Saggy? Are you okay? Maybe your goal is not to kill people. Maybe your goal is to like, you're a trainer, you're a trainer at a gym, but then people are unmotivated. They feel like they're weak. They have no confidence. So to prove that they can do more than they claim to do, so they're not overworking themselves, and you're like, you need to go work out. You need to do heavier weight. So instead of telling them, you sneak a weight onto their racks. So then they do heavy weights and they succeed and they're like, wow, I did it. And then you tell them, right? And then they notice their weight and they go, wow, success. And then they leave happily. But then if you do too much, they get injured and then leave the gym unhappy. So your goal is as a trainer to add as much unexpected weight as possible without pushing them way too over limit. That could be fun, right? All right, here comes the vote. Oh, gym management is in the lead so far. Interesting. Oh, we got option 2 vote. All right, I think this is it. This is all the vote we're gonna get. It seems like attribute scale and gym management is very close. It's like 1 vote difference, right? I feel like we need to do face-off between these two. 1 more participation. I'm gonna make it so that it's between these 2 choices now. I think we got everybody here. Everybody who cares anyways. Let's do both. Sounds good to me. We're gonna do both. We're gonna do both. I don't know what that means, but we're gonna do both. We'll figure it out. Now, normally for game jams, I like to just kind of get into it and not have any structures for it, but this time I wanted to do it right, so I decided to put it down on paper by sneaking. So you have Dex, and then you have Charisma for convincing people to do more weight. And then you have, I don't know what else you can have. Dex for sneaking. Sneak. Charisma for talking people into it. Maybe he could increase his own strength to inspire with a physical look, right? It could be like, hey, I'm working out myself to look great, and people come to me and ask, how do I get that body type of situation. So like you aspire. So like as a trainer, if you improve, then everybody improves in that attribute, in addition to sneaking weights. Presentation will be the sounds and the graphics. Creativity, I think, is already covered with the idea. This idea is very creative, I think. Enjoyment is the crux of the problem, so we'll get to it when we get to the playtesting. All right. Is somewhat coming to conclusion. So now I should focus on the other parts. So I decided that I would focus on the presentation part now. It's warm. So I think somewhere in the orange could be the key color. And then obviously we want to get the complementary color in here. Cool. All right, time to put them together in a color palette. So let's use this as a color palette. We'll save this real quick. Say Gym palette. How do you spell palette? Is it 2 L's? No, 1 L, 2 T. What if the upper... Oh, what if each body part get big at different rate? So we have stick arm. Okay. Though I guess you couldn't work out your upper body without working your arm out. Dude, it looks so real. I love this. It's reading. Perfect. Well, I'm here. Thanks everyone for being here. So I got this going. You can see you can change the hair, which makes an interesting case for being able to kind of customize your gym bro, if you like, I guess. In between sessions, since the last stream, which was this morning, like a few hours ago actually, I was thinking, I got an idea of like this image of these bunch of little people, or I mean bunch of these characters that are gym members. They get gathered and then they pour into the scale. And then the scale goes up, and then the number pops up saying, hey, this is a muscle mass and this is a fat mass. So it shows literally measuring. All right, incredible. I see you. I'll get to you. So you literally measure the weight on a scale and then use that every day. Use that as a mechanic of some sort. But wait, did you catch that? All right, incredible. I see you. I'll get to you. So you see, the thing is, Game Jam wasn't the only challenge I was working on here. There actually was a additional obstacle, fittingly a physical one, in fact. Do exercise wheel. So, all right, here we are. I just watched the last year. Yeah. Oh, I miss her. Ah. So yeah, an additional distraction on top of high pressure time limit of the Game Jam. Things were looking to stack up against me, but it wasn't all downside when streaming. For example, I made some friends. Life's a Skit raided me. Oh, thanks for the raid. I hope you guys are having one. Well, you finished just having a great stream, I hope. Life's a Skit. Did you make a skit? Sorry, I'm sure everybody makes that joke. Hi, welcome Raiders, welcome Raiders. Revzily says hi. Life's a Skit says yes sir. What were you guys doing? Well, what were y'all doing rather? Oh, nearly a 10-hour dev stream. Wow. Oh, so I guess you were participating in GMTK as well. We also happen to be doing GMTK. Lovely. Well, I hope you guys had a wonderful progress. We are having progress. I'm actually coming back from a break actually. We had some ideation session, we had some art session earlier, and then now we're making some implementations. Glad you are here. Thanks for rating and hope you have much success in rest of the GMTK. And got to share some of my wisdom. Nopi says lots to learn from the pixel arts. I absolutely suck at it. It's just clicking. You click until it looks good to you. It's just like making music. That's how I do everything. I make changes until it looks good or feels good. Because there's part of you that knows things intuitively, and you just need to. The skill is just more like how well can you translate what you know into actual execution, I guess. That's most of it, at least. And this is the basic understanding of art, though, is making sure transition between mid-tone being just like normal, regular light color, and then the shadow happens quickly. And once the transition happens, commit to the transition. So like right here, you see how the border of the shadow has a blending. But once it goes to the shadow, it's shadow completely. And you don't have to worry about keeping the details in the shadow, typically speaking. It's the dynamic range. So you got to decide either, do you want to have details in the shadow show up, or do you want to have the details in the light area show up, right? It's like, do you want to focus your eyes to the shadow or focus your eyes to the light? And then, of course, we have ambient occlusion, which means tight spaces, lights struggle to get in. So those are the darkest parts. Unnecessary. There's such an unnecessary amount of detail. I don't know how to stop myself, unfortunately. I said no details needed. And then now I have this torso. And eventually I got around to where I need it. And it was time to end the first day. We got the skinny leg queen. We got the buff leg, buff torso. How about skinny torso, skinny leg, buff leg. Yeah. It's working, right? All the animation on the torso. Yeah, look. It's working, guys. It's great. Thanks for joining, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. I think we made some good progress here. Character creation. That has nothing to do with the gameplay itself, but I guess it could be. I don't know. It's fun. I'll see y'all either tonight or tomorrow morning. Day 2. Gonna get geared up here in a bit. I do need a little clicky sound where it goes click, 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 brrr, you know, to make this more satisfying. But I thought I would add little oomph to the buttons to make it feel polished. Still think this body is way too detailed compared to the legs, but it is what it is. Day 2 was more of the same, but with more mess. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Yes, this is equivalent to doing a calculator code where you see if statement for every single number combination. If 1 + 1, 2. If 1 + 2, 3. If, and then you just do it for every number. This is basically that. Yeah, you know what, guys? I know what you guys are thinking, but this is how it goes. I'm already committed. I'm really embracing the mess that is a game jam. And some more interesting conversation with the chat. Do says, which do you like better, programming or drawing? It depends. I like programming because, you know, if there's a complicated, I just like solving problem, I think, or creating something. So there comes a point where in programming there are some complicated problem that I don't exactly know how to solve, and then I solve it, and that's satisfying. Or like making something beautiful. But in terms of just like passive activity, like if I'm just chilling, I guess I would like you know, drawing more. And of course, more of that dreaded wheel of exercise. Wait, that's the second one. Okay, 5 piked push-ups. And 10 regular push-ups. Wow, arm day today. Ugh, it's gonna be hard. Ugh, I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten. I actually forgot to eat dinner last night. So I haven't eaten in, I don't know, like I guess 24 hours, huh? Oh, my tricep actually hurts. Jeez. My goodness. But at the end of the day, I was able to at least finish the character creation. Yo, this is so fun, actually. Excuse me? It has no right being this fun. What the heck? Why is character creation so fun? That's crazy. Absolute says, I call this the duct tape programming. Yeah, exactly. Guess what? Duct tapes are used in very important infrastructure in real life too. So, like, you don't want to undo the duct tape because as soon as you do that, everything falls apart anyways. Oh, I love that. Thanks, Ivra. Direct message, yeah. Thanks. I like this. Do you mind if I work on top of it? Like make changes on top of it? Or do you want me to just use perfectly? So Ibra made some background for the background locker room for us, which is amazing because I was like, I don't have time for that yet. So this saves a lot of time, which is amazing. If I need to make any changes, it'll be to make sure that the art matches or style matches. That's it. I'm just going to try to save it in the right folder. Hopefully the resolution just kind of works out as is. I'll do what I can. See, look at this. Amazing. I love that. I love the colors too, but I definitely need to make sure it... I mean, this might work actually, the way that it's desaturated. Let me see if I can change some of the color based on the palette and see if it works. If it doesn't, I'll just use it as is. So let's see. So I'm going to go for some similar colors here. So this one is already being used here. So I'll use this. Yeah. There you go. This yellow, I think, is closest to this. And then this maybe over here. That's a little bit too much. Okay, brown lines. I'll use these lines here. The ceiling and floor. This little gray bits I love. That's too much, so I'm going to change to this as well. The darker green lines, how about we put something that is more transitional? So I think we can do this. The fluorescent lights, amazing. The hard locker lines, I'm going to change it down to more saturated colors. Yep. And then I'm going to add some dither here. So we're saying lights coming here, the edges are hugging. So it might be appropriate to have a little bit of dither, which I love doing. I know there's a dither button, but I'm also very much... Does it read? It doesn't read. I will not get... Okay, I gotta get rid of this real quick. Okay, so this is a no-line style. No-line style. I think we can improve this by... You know what? It's okay. I think I like it as is. Yeah, I don't want to put too much detail in it because obviously it's a backdrop, so we don't want this to get too crazy. Maybe between this and this, there could be a transitionary color here a little bit. Inoma says, nice. Skipple says, extends out. Doe says, unfortunately, I only know how to spend points to do exercises. Exactly. You're the in-house exercise contributor. Ibra says, wow, it looks much better now. No. It's just rendering. It's not like anything serious. It was really good. It had a good start that I can really work with. So I love that. Definitely credible work. With the background from the viewer, thank you, Ibra, adjusted, and my character creation finished, my game was definitely starting to look like a real game. There you go. Perfect. It's looking good so far. We got the character creation done. It's going to emit a signal. So on the main, let's do some hair. Let's do the Son Goku one. Hi. Done. Transition out, transition in. The character is there and doesn't move. It does move. I need better animation, obviously. But I got the transition working. I got the movement going. Idle is just boom, boom, right? That's what we want. Squish. Potential, right? We're going to squish. And we're going to squish just vertically, which is probably going to look something like 0.8. And then we're going to spread out a little bit, like so, right? Boing. Pop, and then it snatches back immediately where it undershoots and then overshoots 1.1. Whoop, not that. It's actually 1 and 1.1 here. 1.1. Craft Car says, "Oh my gosh, you speak." Oh no, Craft Car says, "You've got such a thoughtful way to approach animation. Did you go to school to learn?" No, I didn't learn it in school, but I didn't go to school, but I did watch a lot of YouTube videos. I'm interested in like this kind of stuff, so just kind of like random information I picked up here and there, and then after that, it's more of like, I want to make this type of shape or this type of image. So then how do I achieve that kind of thing? But yeah. But I did watch tons of YouTube videos regarding like art, like graphic art and animation and type of stuff, because that's kind of my interest space. There you go. We're walking here. Boop, 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 boop. And then we got boing, boing. All right, cool. We'll see. Okay, this is great. So whimsical. So many gym people. All right. This is the game. I don't wanna make any more. I just wanna play this now. Where is my game? Not bad though, right? Looks pretty fun. This looks very silly. But it's working. Look at this. Alright, now I need to create the gym. But at least I can confirm that I can control character body. They have some behaviors. And I know they can play different animations. They're randomly generated. Cool. So now I just need to manage their workout schedule. All right, this is where I actually need to start thinking about the game loop. So I think I'm going to do this off line. I need to get off, actually. Start thinking about dinner. Start thinking about everything else. And so I'll call this a day. Thanks for joining in my wonderful journey so far. Second day. I'm looking forward to our third day of development. Hopefully I come back tomorrow morning with tons of development progress. All right, day 3. It's been tired. Well, it's been tired. It's been tiring. It has been very tiring. I know my progress has been much slower than if I would have done it in 2 days. I think my plan is to lock in today. Definitely need to get that game loop going, which I haven't even started. I barely got the character creation done. But one thing that I feel great about is that the image and the graphics looks great. I want to reserve my last day for sound effects and music because that's really part of the packaging. And I want to take I want to feel free. I don't want to have anything over my head of like, oh, I didn't get that feature in. So I definitely want to get the game in a playable place before I work on that. So that's today. So let's lock in. This is practically the last day. I know I have tomorrow, but I really wanted to reserve tomorrow for sound effects and music. So I had an idea of doing like a little roller coaster tycoon thing where little thing you can observe pops up where their nutrition level, which decides how fast they gain muscle, and their bulkiness, I guess, shows up at the bottom or something like that, or fatigue, and then their happiness about the gym. I'm going to put some city pop instead of lo-fi because I'm kind of tired of lo-fi. Let me know if it's too loud. It's kind of loud on my ear, so I'm going to lower it. There you go. Feeling pretty good here. So I'm going to do a few things here. I'm going to make some little people status box. Haven't decided what the sizing of the box would be, but we'll find out. For the rest of the session, I was able to drop some images to use for the status box I was going to use as planned, and try my best to get those things working. Okay. Okay. I gotta make it unique. Okay. All right. Cool. Pohiar says it's kind of funny how everybody twitches in unison. Yeah, it is funny because they all start at the same time. It kind of gives that little whimsical feeling, though. I don't know. I mean, I like it. All right, cool. We're done. Next thing I'm gonna just do so that people can weight can be picked up. We can pick up the weights, and then we'll call it a day. All right, well, thanks for joining. I know this is like a shorter, a little bit lamer afternoon stream, but it's okay. We're just trying to get the game finished. So we're gonna finish the game. I hope tonight I finish all the game loops, so tomorrow when I'm working on the music, I can be like, hey, here's a game. That's it. Well, thanks for working together. I'll see everyone tomorrow. Yes, I will. But as usual with me, I didn't really feel comfortable waiting till the next day, so I decided that I was going to turn on the stream again. Alexander Samson 123 says, hi buddy. Are you working on Game Jam 2? That I am. Been working on it for a few days, as everybody has. And today I'm just doing keyboard and mouse stream at the moment, because I don't feel like putting my face on there. They're all going to work out here. Did they? No, this one didn't. I don't think they know how to. Unfortunately. I think I need to give them another navigation agent. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it's going around it. There's clear obstacle here. I mean, it seems like it's not going directly through it. Oh, kind of. Okay, I think it is kind of going around it a little bit. Come here! Oh. Okay, I see what's happening. It's avoiding me. It's running away from me. Oh, look. Okay, that's why. Okay. That's kind of funny. They're avoiding each other too. All right. Wow. Okay. It's kind of working. All right. That's kind of funny that they are avoiding me. This just looks so silly. Oh, okay. It's working. Not exactly what I meant when I said avoid. All right. Let's see. Okay. Well, probably need to give a better radius then. Run away from the manager. He tries to get you to work out. That's. I mean, yeah. I just figured out how to add a new feature. Oh my gosh, it's working so great now. Look at that. The safe velocity is great, I think. That's great. Yes! Beautiful. Alright, I think that's enough work for now. It is time that I go to sleep. Thanks for hanging. I really hope I finish tomorrow. It's not looking too promising, but also it doesn't look too desperate. So, thanks everyone. It's been fun. Bye. Have a good day. Night. Okay, so that looks like what? Hey. Hi, Void and hi, Do. I turned off the exercise wheel. So, I'm sorry. I kind of need to lock in. The start date should be called from the gym. Breek says, hi, Ezra. How are you? I'm good. Just a little tired. I'm like trying to finish this, focusing on it. I'm not even... I don't know where I'm going to do the sound. And there might be a lot of sound effect that I just need to pull from the, you know, free sound source type thing. 24-hour stream. No, please. We definitely needed to rotate and stuff like that. Jeez. All right, we need random angles for sure. But that's kind of working. Rotation on the rigid. I just like how they're stacking on top of each other instead of like falling through. In some weird ways, that's kind of funny too. Yeah, it kind of works. Yay! All right, that worked. Oh. Jeez. All right. All right, people. Burn that fat. Minus 516 muscle is crazy. But I think, why is it all the way over there? When did that happen? Okay. Okay. Persists. Nice, nice. 2 people came at this time. Whatever. Feature, not a bug. All right, so I'm going to use... There's going to be a upgrade probably seen right before that where I can use this. And I got a lot done off the stream. In fact, I finished making a first playable version and shared it with everyone on my Discord to try and play. All right, did you actually beat it? There's no way. I'm pretty sure the game is impossible. I said 10,000 muscle and fat. Well, you actually did. Muscle is hard, right? I also figured out there was a bug, I guess. All right. Oh, the struggle is real. It's okay. Late night stream be like this sometimes. I'm gonna just try and see if I can do... I'm changing the goal to be 5,000 in either muscle or... 5,000 in either muscle or... Blazion. Thanks for joining the Discord. Muscle or... What was I saying? Fat burn. So as long as they do either or well, it will be considered win. The problem with juice is that juice adds too much fat, I think. Maybe I should nerf the fat buff on juice. How is it going with the jam? I see the strawberries are still there, looking into my soul. They indeed are. I think jam is going well. I'm actually enjoying playing my game, so that's kind of like nice. This is the highest point I got so far. So I'm just kind of playing it to see how the balance is, and then just kind of debugging as I can. Zero says someone should make a gym dictatorship patch. Someone could. As I said, when I release this video, when I release this devlog, which I can't imagine that it will be soon. All right, we are here. Game is finally done. I don't know. I still have sounds to make, sound effects to make, music to make. We are 1:30 a.m. and submission is 10 a.m. It's funny because like we get 2 more days, or yeah, double the time from last year, but I'm basically in the same situation as last year. Game is done, but no sound. So I did say I'm going to make one difference. If I do make one difference, that's the one improvement I'm going to make. So I'm going to really try to get it going. Chat is being happy. By the way, we do have Discord, and we do have streaming schedule. You probably already noticed. We chat. We play games. I'm not looking my usual recording lighting and recording attire, but you know, that's the nature of Game Jam. Join us. Sorry for chewing gum. I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna finish it up. Hopefully. And get some sleep. It's fun. Staying alive. I see that. I see that. Staying alive. Staying alive. And finally, it was time to submit my project for the jam. I mean, yes. Good luck with the rest of it. Who would have thought the game would come from wild ideas about killing people in the gym? Yeah. So, in the end, in total, that was 4 days of development, 31 hours of streaming, and 25 push-ups, 45 squats, and 50 seconds of planks. And that is my Game Jam experience. So I'll link the game in the description so anybody can play. Otherwise, I'm also including the source code to my game on GitHub, and I'll put that link on the description as well so you can find it there. Little warning, it's not the cleanest, as you can imagine. And unsurprisingly, I learned a ton from this Game Jam. I feel like I'm always surprised at how much more knowledge I gain on every challenge I take like this. But I shouldn't be, right? It's no surprise that you learn best by doing. And that's exactly what we're doing every time we participate in game jams like this. And that is what happens with Brilliant, today's sponsor of this video. Brilliant is a place where you learn by doing, with thousands of interactive lessons in math, data analysis, even programming and AI. They use tons of interactivity while building your understanding from the ground up. And what I love about them is that they focus on building a problem-solving skill, rather than just memorizing information. Which, if you haven't been following me, that is the way I like to learn and teach. And if you or someone you know want to get into the world of game development, Brilliant has been growing their programming courses, which are great ways to learn foundations and real-world applications. Develop your mind to think like a programmer, learn essential coding elements, and even get started on Python. To try everything Brilliant has to offer for free for 30 days, you can visit brilliant.org/developer-ezra, or you can scan the QR code on the screen, or you can click the link in the description. You'll also get 20% off on your annual premium subscription, and thanks for your support.